This is Amy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a really quick tutorial on jar painting. I've already actually base coated this jar and let it dry with the Sequin Silver. It's the MultiSurface paint with FolkArt, and it's dry. So what I'm going to do is use the Magenta and do some little stripes on it, because I'm making a set of 3, and I think I'm going to actually try to sell these. Just real simple, great to put, like, say, your makeup brushes, cotton balls, Q-tips, that kind of thing. Maybe even for a girl's room to organize some of her makeup, whatever. Very cheap, very easy to do. I am going to be once again using my 3/8 Gloss Art by Dynasty brush. This brush is what I use to base coat this paint. Or base coat this jar. I absolutely love these brushes for, basically I use them for one color application. You can also use the 1/8, which they come in different sizes. I will put a link down in my video where you can purchase these. So what I was thinking with these is doing the pink around here and then taking twine, or you can do like a contrasting, like say maybe baker's twine or whatever you can find to class these up a little bit, because I'm not going to put any florals on them, because originally I thought I would. I do florals all the time, so I thought I'm just going to do something a little different today. So this may be a little boring compared to what I usually do, but I'm just going to show you just how easily this can be done. Now you can tape these off if you want to make sure you get crisp lines. I am just going to do this with a brush, and of course here comes my, I was hoping to get through this without my air conditioning kicking on. I'm just going to just easily go through here, do this. And if you happen to, get some little extras coming off of the brush or accidentally touch it, just use your little tool that removes the paint. You can always go back in and touch it up if need be, but it's pretty easy to use these. And look at the good coverage. I mean, a lot of brushes, if you were doing this with it, it would not cover this well. Now it does help too that I have a base coat. Keep in mind too that I did clean these off. These jars were cleaned. I went over them with rubbing alcohol just to make sure that I got all of the paint, or all of the debris, any kind of oils and such from being handled. And these are just pickle jars, but just think of all the things that we purchase that can be repurposed instead of thrown in the trash. And for you that are recyclers and concerned about that, these are great. And even for kids, get kids involved in these. Very easy crafts, doesn't take a lot of money. And I know for many right now that's real important. But look at that, just very easy, clean, easy to control. These bristles are very, very soft, which I think helps with the application of paint. Now I don't think they would be good for like a one-stroke kind of painting, but for what I'm doing with them right here, or like say if I'm doing a stem of a glass that I've done quite often, they're great for that. And I don't have to keep going over and recoating and coming back and spending a lot of time doing that. So they're a time saver too. So I said, when you're getting into a new hobby, it's important that you kind of play around with some of the different tools. Because I know for me, when I began to paint on glass, I tried some other products, and I kept coming back to the FolkArt paint. Now, there's been some other brands on the market. Some are not actually on the market anymore. And I know some of them were ones that glass painters use quite often, but they're not available anymore. But this brand, even with the multi-surface paints, I mean, I like them too. In all honesty, I've used the enamels as multi-surface paints for years. I mean, literally. So I've painted on paper, I've painted on walls with them. There may not be as many colors available as you're finding in the multi-surface, but you can always mix your colors if you want to do something different. And just keep that in mind too. So what you can do is just go over this, look, make sure the coverage is what you want it to be. But very simple. And if you're worried about like this little part that's showing, you know, feel free to go back over it. I think it's fine. So then I'm going to use the little ridge up here to do a line around it. You could dress this up even too if you wanted to, maybe add some dots around it. You could do it differently where you do stripes down it instead of doing the stripes going this direction. Do them vertically. That I would tape if I were doing, or you could just take your brush down and try to space it out by eyeballing it. These are just for you. Use your imagination. Good enough and you think you can wing it and do the stripes freehanded, then go for it. Now on my other one, I went up here to the ledge and painted around it. And then I'll come down with the twine and meet up with it. Just that cute. Again, it's like, who doesn't have glass jars? Or my gosh, you have, you know, salsa jars, you have jam jars, jelly jars, pickle jars, okay, I'll say this wrong, Picasso sauce, spaghetti sauce jars. I mean, there's just so many. Or if you want to just stick with your mason jars, those are great too. Definitely. And you know, you could even just put some lights in these if you didn't want to get some fairy lights. Maybe some battery operated fairy lights, and just put them in and have some glow in, you know, your room or a teenager's room. Pretty simple. I think they're fun. I just love coming up with different ideas. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put those comments below. If you want to share your paintings, I would love to see those on my Facebook page. I do have that link below. Let me know if you have any trouble viewing that. Alright, I think we have it. Pretty easy and cute. Like I said, I'm doing these in a set of 3, and I do believe I'm probably going to end up selling them. I think they're cute. Alright, if you like this simple video, please give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and when you're finished viewing the video, please share this on your social network with all your family and friends. Very easy. I have a share button underneath the video, and it will send you to the different options that you have for the social media, and you'll be good to go. Alright, well thanks so much. Thanks again. Have a good one, and stay safe and healthy, and until the next time, see you then. Alright, and then I just wanted to show you the finished product. I think they turned out really fun. Can you imagine having these sitting on a shelf? Like I said, whether it's in a bathroom or a child's bedroom, whatnot, to put pens in, makeup brushes, and you could do something different around the top. I have this twine, so I just went ahead and used that. But baker's twine would be cute if you could get it in pinks or get it in a color to coordinate. But I would sell these as 3, and I think they would be festive. You know, you could still see through and get that ambiance of being able to see what's in it and still have the cuteness of it. Anyways, once again, hope you like this. If you do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video on your social network with all your family and friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, till the next time, you have a good one.